Skill D. So skill D is multiplying out brackets. So here we have a single bracket. So we need to do this times this first, and then we're going to do this times this second. So you have to remember all the things that we've learned before, all the other skills, and kind of put them together here. So 4 root 7 times 3. So, well, 4 times 3 is 12. And then we're still timesing by the root 7, yeah? So it's 4 root 7 times 3. 4 times 3 is 12 root 7. Plus, because we have a plus here. And now we need to do 4 root 7 times root 7. So it's this times this. Well, okay, we've got the 4 there, but we've got root 7 times root 7. Now, root 7 times root 7 is 7. And then you're still timesing by the 4. 4 times 7, 28. Okay, so that would be the answer. Now, in these types of situations, you have two brackets. So we have to do this times this first. So 2 times 3 is 6. And root 3 times root 3 is 3. So you've got 6 times 3, that's 18. Now this times this. So first of all, it's going to be a minus, isn't it? Because it's a plus times a minus. That will be minus. And 2 root 3 times minus 2. So basically we've already done the minus, so 2 times 2 is 4 times root 3, so that will be 4 root 3. And here 1 times this, well, that's just going to be 1 times 3 root 3, which is 3 root 3. And finally 1 times minus 2, which is minus 2. So 18 minus 2, that's 16, so put the numbers together. And we have a 3 root 3 and minus 4 root 3. How many root 3s do we have? Well, if you imagine this was like 3x and you had minus 4x, how many x's would you have? Well, you'd have a minus x. And it's the same thing here. 3 root 3 minus 4 root 3 is a minus root 3, minus 1 root 3. So that's the answer for this one. Here we have a square bracket. So we're going to have to realize that when you square something, you times it by itself. So we have to do this. So it's actually a double bracket question. So root 2 times root 2. Well, hopefully now you realize that root 2 times root 2 is 2. Root 2 times root 5. Well, the best we can do with that is to simplify it as root 10. And then we have this one. Root 5 times root 2, that's another root 10. And then root 5 times root 5, that's 5, isn't it? Yeah, that's the whole point. When you have the same number square rooted times by itself, you have to get that kind of number that's underneath, so it's 5. Now we can add the numbers together. 2 plus 5 is 7. And these are both square root 10s. They can't be simplified. But root 10 plus another root 10, how many root 10s do you have? Well, you have 2 square root 10s. Okay, so when you're adding, put them together. 1 root 10 plus another root 10 is 2 root 10s.